Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. It's curls, it's scoop, it's faces, it's hugs. We start off with a hug. You know why? Because you never know what somebody is going through. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Faith Evans needs our hugs. Our sister, she needs our hugs. I really like Faith Evans, and she got married to Stevie J, who was a mess with Eve. He's cheating. This marriage has been trouble from the start. First off, their blended families didn't get along. He accused her of cheating on social media. Then he was begging her, take me back, take me back, take me back. Now he's cheating with this woman from Miami. She's a wealthy white woman from Miami, and they say that Faith Evans has been threatening the woman. This is when Faith, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, listen. There are times in your life when you want to do dumb things. Save them for the 20s. Save them for the 20s. You get a certain age. You don't want to do that stuff. If somebody doesn't want to be with you, you got to let them go. You got to let them go. And yes, it's hard. And yes, you're going to cry. But each day you're going to feel better letting that person go. He's been terrible to her since this marriage started. Accusing her of cheating. Let me tell you about people who like to go around accusing you of cheating. They be cheating. They be cheating. But Faith, you got to let them go. You got to get your career back on track. You have your family. The foolishness, ain't nobody got no time for no foolishness. Life is too short. And if he wants to be with some other woman and she got a lot of money, then let that be her problem. Let that be her problem. But Faith, it's time to let Stevie J go. Get well to rocker Mick Jagger. He's 78. He got COVID. Now, y'all know y'all got to keep him bubble wrapped. He's been on this tour. They got to, postpone some dates. But Mick Jagger, get better. Justin Bieber is also, get well, babe. He's suffering from facial paralysis. Now, they're saying that he has Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, where your face paralyzes and your eyes and your cheeks and you can't move. I've heard of Bell's palsy and people getting that. It's something that could last for days, weeks, months, who knows. But they say he can get himself, he'll get back to normal. They just don't know how long it'll take. Regina King, she was in Italy over the weekend getting an award. She hasn't been seen since the untimely death of her son. He committed suicide earlier this year, but Regina King did appear in Italy to get an award. Adele and Rich Paul, boy, they make a fun couple. Rich Paul is the sports agent for LeBron and everybody else, and he's been dating Adele. She had a couple of meltdowns over this dude, but now it seems that they could be parents. In a recent interview with E! News, Rich Paul spoke about children. He is the father of 3 other kids, and he says this time he's going to be a more patient dad. He was young, he said, when he had his kids. So when he enters into parenthood again, he said he's going to be a better parent. What you trying to say, Rich? Is Adele pregnant now? I know she want to be pregnant. Child, that woman probably want to be pregnant yesterday with his kid. He's 40. She's 34. She already has a 9-year-old son, but she wants to be pregnant again. Now, for those who are waiting for the Las Vegas residency, she going to try to have that baby first. I'm telling you. If her mind is on a baby, whoo, child, women in their 30s are different. I say this all the time. I said, when they're like in that laser theme, I want a baby. I want a baby. She wants Rich Paul's baby. She could be pregnant right now. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. At this year's BET Awards, Taraji P. Henson is hosting Sunday, June 26th. Puffy, Love, Diddy, P. Diddy, he's getting the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, Friday's conversation was funny. Him and this one of them city girls, Carisha. Ooh, what if she breaks his heart? Karma. Let's get back to Diddy. He is deserving, even though people may say, like, Diddy, he's deserving. Music and entrepreneur. He is a mogul. And when you think of the groups, think of that 90s era. The Locks and Mace. I know everybody wants to sue him. Kim, Biggie, Mary. There was just a whole, where Diddy was right there. Sean John Clothing. I don't know where it is now, but at that time, it was really hot. Diddy is in good company because in the past, BET has awarded Whitney Houston, Prince, Mary J. Blige, Anita Baker, Lionel Richie, New Edition, Queen Latifah, and now, this year, it's all about Diddy. Now, this is going to be the interesting part. Mace can't stand him. Mace wants his money. Now, they're going to have to do a tribute to Puffy. How do you do it without Mace? How do you do it without Mace and Betha? And where Little C's at? Wait, I'm always asking when Little C's is. Where's Little C's? Will Kim pop up? I think it's going to be a hot segment, but he done owed money to the Locks. He owed money to Mace. As soon as I get the scoop on how they're going to put this tribute together, but I think he's going to have to give Mace some money. Or BET, y'all going to have to give Mace some money because Mace don't want to. But how do you do? Just asking. How do you do a tribute? Megan Thee Stallion is coming to the Pink. Later this summer, she's going to be popping up on episodes of P-Valley on Stars. Idris Elba is back in the running. He could be James Bond. He's 54, and in past interviews, he said, I'm too old. And I think he said it because they love to put out these James Bond movies like every 7 years. Daniel Craig is 54. If they do it like this, say they film Idris James Bond, well, shoot 1, 2, and 3 together, and then you can just space out when you want to put them out. Like, get him at least and just continue his film. I wish they would do this with the Spider-Man movies. Just keep filming, and then you could put it out, and people won't have to wait so long, or you don't have to worry about, my grades are coming in. But Idris Elba, y'all, is back in the running. Y'all know I love a good musical. 75th Annual Tony Awards took place last night, and Ariana DeBose, I love her. She won an Academy Award playing Anita, West Side Story. She was the host. Child, they said she was going to put on a show, and she did. Now, everything I'm talking about, you can find it on YouTube, and I want you to find it because these performances were great. Ariana came out, did her thing. Then you had some of the people who won. Can't mess this girl's name up. Chakina Kalukango, Atlanta. She's in the musical Paradise Square. Honey, she came out there singing. Wait, the performance was so powerful. She had one tear, and then she had one tear just waiting to come down. I stopped. She stopped me in my tracks. You gotta find her. Paradise Square is the name. Miles Frost, the gentleman who plays Michael Jackson in MJ the Musical, he won Best Actor. I said, now I got to go back up to New York. Sometimes I wish that Broadway shows could come on TV, maybe for one night only. But Miles Frost, he won. You had A Strange Loop winning for Best Musical. Jennifer Hudson was one of the executive producers of this. We're going to get to Jennifer in a minute. Felicia Rashad won Best Supporting Actress for Skeleton Crew. Remember they tried to cancel her over the Bill Cosby stuff? She's just so regal and beautiful. And it's just like, leave Felicia Rashad alone. She's like everybody's mom. Let's get back to Jennifer Hudson. She made history last night. She is now an EGOT, and there are only 17 EGOTs. You got Lin-Manuel Miranda, Whoopi Goldberg, John Legend, and I think some other legendary people. You just don't become an EGOT. But Jennifer Hudson has won an Emmy. It was a daytime Emmy for a show that she produced, Baba Yaga. She won a Grammy Color Purple musical. She won, plus like a couple things. She had her own when she started her own career. Of course, an Oscar for Dreamgirls. Now Tony Award for Strange Loop. This is Jennifer Hudson's time. Her daytime talk show debuts in the fall. Can't wait. But this is her time, and she is now an EGOT, and they just don't make them every day. You know what I love about the whole Jennifer Hudson story? She ain't win American Idol. She didn't win. Remember, Simon ridiculed her because he didn't like her hair. And she was, she had a little weight on her. And he just tore to pieces. Here's a woman who didn't even win. She didn't win American Idol, but she has become their greatest story. And not to take anything away from Carrie Underwood, who I love, or Kelly Clarkson, but Jennifer Hudson is an EGOT. She's an EGOT. They don't still be walking around in the streets. Big congrats to Jennifer Hudson. At the movies on Friday, it's Lightyear. Chris Evans is doing the voice of Buzz Lightyear. If you're into Toy Story, this is another continuation. They replaced Tim Allen. Politics must have gotten away. But Chris Evans is the new Buzz Lightyear. Keke Palmer, my girl who keeps a gig, she's in it as well. It's an intergalactic adventure where Buzz is recruiting people and fighting robots. Because remember when robot toys became like really popular? If you've seen the Toy Story, you know the lingo and the toys and the fighting and the stuff like that. But that's in movies this Friday. And every day I'm going to remind you that Thursday is the Martin reunion. Martin, Pam, Cole, Gina, big tribute to Tommy. Appearances by Brian McKnight, Snoop Dogg, Tommy Davidson. Yeah, there's a lot of surprises. Thursday, BET Plus. Thursday, BET Plus. Now, for those who are like, I don't get no new streaming service, sign up for the 7-day package. Sign up for the 7-day package. And then if you don't want it, in this way, you can watch a lot of Adams and Kingdom Business. Country Way. There's so many good programs, I'm telling you, on BET Plus, because I too was from the school of, I'm not getting no more streaming services, but I think that was already on my list of what I had, because now my stance is I ain't getting no more streaming services. But these shows are coming. BET Plus, Martin Reunion, Thursday night. I appreciate the comments. There is something about Toya, and we do have great chemistry, and we do not rehearse anything. She don't even be knowing what stories I want to talk about. Boy, she gave us good history on those city girls. But there is, and I told her, I said, I don't mesh well with a lot of people. It's probably the Scorpio petty in me. But with Toya, it is just, it's lightning in a bottle. But I can't bother every day because she got a real job. So, you got me today. Auntie is here. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. I do love hearing from you, and I do take the time when I don't get busy and crazy to give your heart, and you know that I've seen it. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us. This is the start of an exciting week. Let's keep Faith Evans in prayer because we got to lift people up. And it doesn't just go for women, for men who are going through stuff. If you got a crazy woman, you got to let it go. If you're in the same-sex relationship, women, y'all know women are crazy. You got to leave. You got to leave. I don't care what kind of relationship that you are in. You got to know when to get up from the table when love and respect is no longer given. Love yourself more. When you love yourself more, it will save you heartache. And I know this because in my 20s, I was from the school of, I don't know why you don't love me. I was so silly in my 20s. I think of that girl and I'm like, come here. But you get older, you get wiser. Don't stay around people that are there to drive you crazy. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.